Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the final haul of 2024. I want to do a haul video because I want to show you guys everything that I got for Black Friday and all the sale seasons. I did a pre-haul video as well. Here you can see everything that I got for the early sales, all the pre-hauls that were going on. But of course, I have some items here in front of me that I got during sale season. None of this is going to be PR, so that is nice. The pre-haul actually included a lot of PR, but this is all me. I think this is all me. There are a lot of products here to cover, so let's get started. I did want to show you guys that I did buy a lot of hair care products. So I got the K18 oil that I'm going to be testing out after I finish the oil that I'm currently using. But I wanted to have some K18 on hand because I've been really into hair oiling and trying to grow out my hair. I also got another one of the K18 leave-in hair repairs. I already finished one and I'm currently using this one. And I do think that my hair breaks less easily. I did finally cut my ends because the split ends were quite insane. But honestly, I feel like my hair has gotten a lot healthier. I washed it yesterday and there is a good amount of shine and there is a lot of control. I never styled my hair because of the breakage. I have so much breakage. So I want to try out this Briogeo, what is this called? Ferro Frizz. This is a blow dry protection heat protectants cream. I've tried it a few times. It can make my hair a little greasy looking after one day. So the first day it looks shiny, it looks beautiful. So I might be using a little bit too much, but I'll give you an update on this one. But I got this as well. I've always had a spray deodorant, but I wanted to give a stick deodorant a whirl. And if you are into fragrance layering, this is the original smell from Sol de Janeiro. So it's really nice to fragrance layer. I do feel like maybe the scent is a little bit too young for me. I might be going into a different scent profile, but I do really like the scent on it. So I do really like it and I do really smell it. Still not going into makeup yet. I do have some brushes. I decided to buy REPHR brushes because in my favorites video, I talked about the BO line being in my favorites. So these two, so these are the synthetic brushes from REPHR. They come with that black tip. And they expanded it to the LC line, and these are basically the same sort of brushes, but they shouldn't be the same size. So these are the sizes that are missing. So altogether you get a complete range. So I'll be using the REPHR, both of the BO and LC brushes, because I have been really enjoying this synthetic line from REPHR. Then I did a huge order on Creal. So Creal does not ship to the Netherlands, but a family friend actually decided to come over to the Netherlands, and I asked him if he could actually, I could buy something, send it to his address, and he could take it with him to the Netherlands. He agreed, and luckily everything seems to be going fine. I bought around $300 worth, but with the sale season, or with the sets, I paid about $270 for it. I really jumped on the opportunity to actually review this, so I want to do a dedicated review on all my Creal beauty products. But for now, I do want to try something, which is the SPF 50. I'm not wearing an SPF right now. How cute is this, right? That it comes in a little system like this. I've seen this before, of course. Kosas has a very similar system, but not circular like this one. It says it's a powerhouse protection in a weightless serum that instantly gives the skin a golden glow. The swatch was very promising. Now this brand, like I said, I am going to review, so I won't talk about it too much. So let's just try a little bit on the skin. Normally I would apply it on my fingers first, 2 finger lengths at least. Now let's go into one of the LC brushes. I'm gonna go with LC3. You see, it gives me a little bit of a tan, very slightly, but you actually see it on my neck. So I'm gonna have to continue this on my neck as well, but it's quite pretty. It is a little sticky feeling. I wonder if that goes away. So it does feel a little tacky on the skin. It's not too bad, but it does feel a little bit tacky on the skin. I think finger application might be better because it is a sunscreen and I don't want my brush to just soak up all of the sunscreen. But this is how this looks like, and it's radiance. It gives me a little bit of a tan, but not like an Oompa Loompa tan either, just very natural. It looks pretty. So let's keep the base at this. For base, I also repurchased a smaller, the smallest version of the Victoria Beckham Beauty Cell Rejuvenating Primer, Moisturizer Primer in Golden. I like to have this on hand, both for reviews, also because I like the product, but it is very expensive, so I decided to just get the smaller one since a lot of my budget went to Sarah Creal, and that is also why I didn't get 2150 Reverie, the perfume from Victoria Beckham Beauty, because I decided to invest in Sarah Creal instead. Of course, I do have the Sarah Creal concealer, which part of me wants to try now as well. But I did also get a new shade of the Victoria Beckham Beauty. LM1 is not even that old, and look how busted the packaging looks compared to my newer one. For an expensive brand like Victoria Beckham Beauty, it's kind of sad that that even happens, like the packaging just fades away like that. I wanted to get a new shade because it just felt like the LM1, although it is beautiful and it does sheer out and I can make it work, I feel like for the winter time, I just like a lighter shade like this a bit better. You see, it just feels like that is a better match for me. Going in with the LC01, and look how much more brightening that is. Now, of course, I don't always go for the brightening look, and I think having both shades on hand is actually really nice to have. But this is quite an expensive concealer, so it's not something I would recommend anyone doing unless like you really love this concealer, you bought the wrong shade, or you're like a makeup minimalist, but what you buy, you want to spend some coin on. I totally get that as well. There are reasons why you would get this concealer. It is actually a really nice formula. I put it in my favorites video as well. So I don't have anything on the cheeks that I purchased, so I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty one. This I got in my pre-haul. This is the shade Latte, and this is the Huda Beauty blush filter, and I've been really enjoying it. Going in with the B04 from REPHR. To finish up the face, I did repurchase the Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is the original powder in shade 1, and this is just a holy grail of mine, so I'm just gonna powder underneath the eyes. And I just love how this base looks, guys. I mean, look at this. How poor blurring is that? No filters, natural lighting only. That is sickening. I am loving how my makeup is looking today. So for eyes, there are a few directions that I can go when it comes to eyeshadow. I did purchase one of these violet eyeshadows that they have in this newer shade. How stunning is this? I did a short on this already, but I want to show you guys anyway that I got this shade. I also purchased something from the Lisa Eldridge website. I realized that my liquid lyric shadows, that the ones I kept from my last declutter that I did not so long ago, I realized that those are super old. They're like 2 years old. So I decided to repurchase some products in a set, and I got a really beautiful case with it. But they gave me shade Phoebe, so I already have this shade. It's not bad yet, so I'm just keeping that as a backup because it's my favorite one. I repurchased the shade Emily, and of course I repurchased the mascara. So I'm going to use my old mascara and my old Phoebe shade. But let's first go in with the Phoebe shade so you guys can see how I prep my lids. Going in with REPHR B05. Shades that I kept from Lisa Eldridge after the clutter are the Cressida and Titania shades, but I'm just going to toss them out because I don't want to put these on the eyes anymore. They're over 2 years old and they are liquid shadows. So unfortunately these will have to go, but I have my Emily back in my collection. Since I'm going very warm toned and Emily isn't very warm toned, I am thinking about going in with the Violet shadow and just putting a little bit on the sides. Create sort of like a latte liner look. I have 3 mascaras that I could talk about. So one is the Sarah Creal one. I'm not going to use this one yet. I'm going to test it out for my full review. I repurchased the Lisa Eldridge one. You've seen this one on my channel, and this one is already open. And I repurchased the Victoria Beckham Beauty Future Lash Mascara. That is just my favorite one. I'm thinking, because I have a lot of mascaras for 2025 to try, I'm just going to use up my Lisa Eldridge one. So this is my older Lisa Eldridge one. I just want to get some good use out of it before, you know, mascaras, they go bad so fast. I'm just going to put it on my top lashes, because I've been not wanting to put anything on my bottom lashes. Then for lips, I have 2 things. So I have this Sarah Creal one, which is sort of like a, I want to say a lip primer. I want to put this on first. I don't know if I should put lip liner on first, but this is so nice. You guys, this magnet, very strong. So satisfying. Let me get a lip liner and then put this on top of it. I've been using the Furrow Meaty ones and the Lisa Eldridge ones so much. Let's go back to an oldie but a goodie. I saw Billie Eilish actually working with this Tire 28 one. This is work of art. This is literally my lips. Like, not even my lips, but better. Just simply my lips. This is my lip color. Let's go in with the Sarah Creal one. This is called the Adults Are Talking. It's a solid serum lip repair. So this has no color, but very pretty. Also very hugging. Like, you definitely feel it on the lips. It's not necessarily a very heavy formula, but you definitely feel it on the lips. Moisturizing. And then the other lip product that I have is from REPHR. This is the Bisou jelly. And this is such an interesting thing where the pigment is in the middle and the jelly is on the side. So you're going to get mostly pigment from the middle bit. And you're going to get gloss from the other bits. So here's kind of what you're seeing. Put that on top. So the shade that I got is shade Bonbon Caramel. So this is the brown tone shade. And this is the final look. Guys, I am so happy with my haul. I just wanted to show you guys a sort of like final hurrah 2024. I really want to thank all of you for being here in this year. Next year, I am hoping it's going to be bigger and better, and I'm just hoping to review a little bit more for you guys. I am so happy that I'm still on this journey with you guys, and I definitely am going to continue for 2025. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to just enjoy all these luxury rabbit holes and explore them together. And of course, have a happy and healthy new year and new day, and I'll see you guys in the next year. Bye!